Good morning, brothers and sisters. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. All right. It's another beautiful Sunday here at the Belvedere Family Community. And we're going to start out with announcements. So let's welcome up our Pastor Justin.
All right. Good morning, brothers and sisters. Good morning. Wow, so good to see you all here today for our first ever workshop style Sunday service. Congratulations to yourselves. Thank you for being here. Yeah, wow, this is really exciting, something that I really wanted to do, and it's coming to fruition. And I'm sure there's going to be a couple, bumps on the road, but that's okay. We're going to learn a lot. So let's go into the announcements. The first one is actually the Ocean Festival on October 15th. For this one, I'm going to invite Aunt Susan Boisserie to share a little about this one. Let's welcome her up.
So just real quick, you're all invited next Saturday to Little Ferry, New Jersey, where Ocean Church, we now call it Ocean Tribe, has a little center. And the Ocean Festival actually was a long-standing tradition that kind of died down for a while, so we're resurrecting it. It's going to be a lot of fun, especially for kids. You can go out on a boat ride. We're going to have booths set up selling food. There's going to be games. And most especially, I want to invite if there's any older teens or young adults who want to help run things, let me know, and I'll pick you up here next Saturday morning. We can make a rendezvous time, and I'll give you a ride down there because we're looking for a little bit of help. Otherwise, just come, enjoy. It's right on the water on the Passaic River, and go for a little boat ride. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't remember being there, but I have home videos of me as a child going to something like that. So
Wow.
this is a long-standing tradition. This is more just a report that we had a very successful prayer breakfast yesterday. I think we had probably the most guests that we've ever had in a prayer breakfast, like something like 27 ministers, pastors came, which is a pretty huge, victory and result. And we'll have a testimony shared a little bit later on. But yeah, that was amazing. So thank you everybody for helping out with that, your prayers. Also announced this last week, but we are going to have this climate adventure after service at 1 p.m. at the Palisades Center. This is for any of our Sunday school participants, or even if you're not registered in Sunday school and you have grandkids or family who have young kids, this is a good opportunity to invite them to just enjoy something that the community is doing for our young people. So yeah, October 16th, you can talk to my wife, Kazuka Okamoto, if you have any questions, and you can register on the email. There'll be emails sent out more this coming week as well. So also we have the Worship in the Woods service. This is coming up next Sunday. So this is going to be a special interfaith worship event where we're going to have Pastor Henry. I don't know if you remember him. He gave a few words before one of my sermons a little while back, and really great guy, really amazing speaker. He's going to be our guest speaker for this event. And yeah, there'll be great music, great fellowship, and also connecting God through the nature. And please bring some kind of baked good that we can share together and have some fellowship time afterwards. So that's next Sunday, sorry. And then the Sunday after that is going to be a victory celebration and what's to come. So we're kind of we're finishing up our first kind of ever like sermon series that we're doing with this kind of new style of Sunday experience. And I wanted to share some of the recent victories of the community and with the vision, but also to share kind of what's to come after the 40-day condition that we're in. There's going to be some substantial changes that are going to happen to our service experience, the way that we do things. And I wanted to have some time to really explain those changes fully, and also give people an opportunity to ask questions and receive clarity if there's anything that's not clear. So we'll still have praise and worship and kind of Sunday service format, but the content will be more celebrating and also what's to come. And that's going to be the next Sunday. Okay, and as many of you know, we are in the middle of this 40-day unity in the wilderness condition. We're actually on day 21. Wow. So we yeah, you can clap for that. Yeah. We've crossed the line of the halfway mark, and it's really been incredible. It's grown every single day. I see somebody new, and people, once they join, they feel they want to come back, and that's really an incredible thing to see. And yeah, I wanted to give a couple people a chance to share just some some of the miracles that they're experiencing through joining this condition, and just seeing miracles that are happening in the community, what they're noticing. And so for the first one, I want to ask Uncle Peter to share. And he shared really just so inspired about the event yesterday, and so I wanted to give him a chance to share with everybody what he got out of that. So let's welcome up Uncle Peter Reiner.
Hi, everybody. Well, Pastor Justin, during this 40-day prayer that we're doing, he wants everybody to share a miracle. And we get into these breakout rooms, and each person has some kind of a miracle. And, today, Kimio Matthews shared the first one, she said, about Pastor Justin being the miracle. And I said, wait a second, that's what I wanted to say. Because I went to the prayer breakfast yesterday, and it really was a miracle. It was just an incredible experience for those of you who were there. Not just the fact that there were so many guests. For me, the highlight was actually Pastor Justin's message. I hope that you can all watch it when it comes out on video, and I will certainly want to see it again. It was just so powerful. And my wife and I have a tradition where we pray together at night, and then after our prayer, we take a few moments just to listen to Heavenly Parent, if maybe some inspiration or thought comes. And what I received was God saying, I'm grateful for Pastor Justin. So, I just felt like that's true. God is grateful. Pastor Justin is like a prophet for our current age, speaking bravely to parents' words and message. And he warned us that if we praise him too much, he might get a little bit, squirmy and whatever. Don't let it get to your head, please. But I really felt like God was there yesterday, working with teaching all these ministers what true parents' core values are, and it was just a powerful event. And thank you to Pastor Justin. You're the miracle. I do.
Wow, thank you. Wow, I feel like I needed that because I was feeling very nervous about this whole thing, and I needed some filled up with some love. So I'm very very grateful for that. Thank you, Uncle Peter. And we have one more testimony I wanted to allow Kimio to share because she shared some really profound things this morning, and I was like, oh man, everyone needs to hear this. Let's welcome up Kimio-san.
Good morning, everybody. I just had this morning honest sharing about miracle about Pastor Justin. So, I appreciate his work. Yeah, especially more and more. But when he stepped up to want to be a pastor, I wasn't so for it. Because I know him, I know him since he's little, and then my kids used to play with him, and even after he already grew up and have wife, and then my son and daughter-in-law lived in same place, and know and then hear about him, so. So I felt like, he's a good guy, but he's a little bit immature in the experience, and I know him, so actually I didn't even vote for him. So anyway, as time goes by, I think that he's to me, he's a quality that God is working through is his vulnerability. he's so honest and also sincere. Sometimes honesty can be critical and not so good, right? But he's very sincere. So I think that worked so good, And then I start to think about in the past, there are a lot of great leaders with all the title, and then everything, perfect. And honestly, we didn't get so much result from it, right? But so anyway, so through that, I felt like, wow, and then he's really pouring himself out to us, right? So that's a miracle. And then now I feel that this miracle is not just for him to show us, and then we have to show miracle, but with us, right? So what he's doing is what we should do, right? Really open our heart and be sincere.
Amen.
And then more hundreds time of miracles coming, I believe. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Give it up one more time for Uncle Peter and Kimiya-san. Yeah. Thank you, Kimiya-san. You're not just saying that we should all do that, you're actually doing it right in front of our eyes. You're practicing sincerity and honesty, and really appreciate that. So that's going to be it for our announcements, and let's welcome up the song team to lead us in some songs and get our spirits ready. Let's welcome the song team.
Hello, everybody. I can testify that yesterday was incredible. If you heard that sermon, I was thinking, all these ministers sitting there, what are they going to say? But you can see them just nodding their heads and saying yes, and some saying amen, and they were just into it. So it was really something you should see when it comes back on. When the video comes out, you should look at it. But today, we are going to sing. We're going to sing some incredible songs. We're going to move the spirit. We're going to jump and dance and sing, and we're going to shout, and we're going to grow. Let's start with the song Day of Glory. If everybody can stand up and loosen yourselves. Kimiya-san is going to do that later. But let's try a bit of loosening up and go with the songs. Day of Glory.
Silent darkness comes, His constant caress, His words of truth and life, wake us up from sleep. Glory, oh glory, oh glory, oh Lord. Welcome, oh welcome, oh welcome, giving all you have to our Lord. One with our God, sharing love and beauty evermore. Oh, now the day all men desire, day of celebration is at hand. Rise and morning comes, we rise up to His house. Spread forth the word of good, giving all your strength. Glory, oh glory, oh glory of the Lord. Welcome, oh welcome, oh welcome Him now, giving all you have and join with our Lord. One with our God, sharing love and beauty evermore. For now the day all men desire, day of celebration is at hand. All holy children come, new days have come. March forward, one and all, bravely now unite. Glory, oh glory, oh glorious Lord. Welcome, oh welcome, oh welcome Him now, giving all you have and joining the Lord. One with our God, sharing love and beauty evermore. For now the day all men desire, day of celebration is at hand.
Glory,
Glory, oh glory, oh glorious Lord. Welcome in now, giving all you have and joining the Lord. One with our God, sharing love and beauty evermore. For now the day, all men desire, day of celebration is at hand.
Welcome, Raina. Welcome. The next song we're going to sing is I Couldn't Keep It to Myself. You know, the testimonies yesterday and the testimony this morning was about giving, love. And sometimes when you have this incredible message within you, it just overflows, it bursts out. You just can't keep it in, right? So, let's go. I couldn't keep it to myself. Oh, yeah. I said I wasn't gonna tell nobody, but I
Couldn't keep it to myself.
but I
Couldn't keep it
everybody
to
say,
myself.
but I
Couldn't keep it to myself.
I said I wasn't gonna tell nobody, but I
Couldn't keep it to myself. What the Lord has done for me.
I said I wasn't gonna testify, but I
Couldn't keep it to myself.
but I
Couldn't keep it to myself.
but I
Couldn't keep it to myself.
I said I wasn't gonna testify, but I
Couldn't keep it to myself. What the Lord has done for me.
you wanna be there
You ought to be there.
when they
Save my soul.
you wanna be there
You ought to be there.
when they put my
Name on the road.
and I
Start walking.
I
Start talking. Start singing.
I
Start shouting. Oh, what the Lord has done for me.
oh come on everybody, you wanna be there
You ought to be there.
when they
Save my
you
soul.
wanna be there
You ought to be there.
when they put my
Name on the road.
oh,
Start walking.
oh,
Start talking.
oh,
Start singing.
oh,
Oh, what the Lord has done for me.
I said I wasn't gonna jump for joy, but I
Couldn't keep it to myself.
but I
Couldn't keep it to myself.
but I
Couldn't keep it to
come on.
myself.
I said I wasn't gonna jump for joy, but I
Couldn't keep it to myself. What the Lord has done for me.
said I wasn't gonna sing this song, but I
Couldn't keep it to myself.
but I
Couldn't keep it to myself.
yes I
Couldn't keep it to myself.
I said I wasn't gonna sing this song, but I
Couldn't keep it to myself. What the Lord has done for me.
you wanna be there
You ought to be there.
when they
Save my soul.
you wanna be
You
there
ought to be there.
when they put
Name on the road.
oh,
Start walking.
oh,
Start talking.
oh,
Start singing. Start shouting. Oh, what the Lord has done for me.
you wanna be there
You ought to be there.
when they
Save my
you
soul.
wanna be there
You ought to be there. Name on the
yes
road.
and I
Start walking.
oh,
Start talking.
oh,
Start singing. Start shouting. Oh, what the Lord has done for me.
yeah.
Oh, what the Lord has done for me.
Sing it again.
Oh, what the Lord has done for me.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Amen. Hallelujah. What he's done for you. Okay, you want to be there.
You ought to be there
When they
save my soul.
You want to be there.
You ought to be there.
When the goodbye.
Name on the road.
Oh,
Start walking,
oh,
start talking,
oh,
start singing,
oh,
start shouting. Oh, what the Lord has done for me.
You want to be there.
You ought to be there. Save my soul.
You want to be there.
You ought to be there. Name on the road.
Yes, and I.
Start walking,
Oh,
start talking,
oh,
start singing, start shouting. Oh, what the Lord has done for me.
Done for me.
Oh, what the Lord has done for me.
Once again, one more time.
Oh, what the Lord has done for
Amen.
Hey, give another round of applause for Raul and for all the singers and all of our musicians.
Hallelujah.
God bless them. And God bless their spirit. We're going to bring this down a little bit. In everything that we do, in all these moments, this vision that we're doing together, one thing that really has stood out is this is all built upon a foundation that was laid by the first generation here. And I know sometimes it feels like it's the wilderness and maybe you don't see the result that you thought would happen, that God's kingdom would already be here amongst us. But when it's an instant in God's eyes, right, what you guys have accomplished, it happened. It is happening. And it happened in your souls. It happened in your hearts. It happened in your families. And we, as a second generation, have the opportunity to inherit that, to live in a beautiful world. And this is all done because of the power of God and what he's done in our lives and how he's acted through you. So this next song is dedicated to all of that. You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you. I worship you. 'Cause you are a way maker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. 'Cause you are a way maker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are here, touching every heart. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, healing every heart. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, turning lights around. I worship you. I worship you. 'Cause you are here, mending every heart. you. I worship you. 'Cause you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. 'Cause you are a waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. That is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. As we say it again, Lord. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. 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 You are a waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Say it again now. A waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. Miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are the waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. 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 Take it down now. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Keep it in our hearts, right? The waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Thank you. Please be seated, right?
Let's bow our heads and pray. Good morning, our Heavenly Parents, our true parents. We're gathered here as the Belvedere family community for another wonderful Sunday. We thank you for this beautiful day you've given to us. We thank you for our health. We thank you for our families. We thank you for our brothers and sisters. Father, we're here for a special day, a special Sunday. We're going to have a vision workshop led by our wonderful pastor, Justin and Assistant Pastor Mika. And we know great things are in store for us, and we just pray that you can open up our hearts. We're all here, no matter where we came from, what happened this week, what we're going through. We came here because we seek you, Father. We seek your love, we seek your guidance, we seek your grace. And all we ask is that you can open up our hearts today so that we can feel your love. We know your love is here. We just got to open up our hearts for it. And every smile that we see, every hug that we receive, all the words that are spoken today, let it sink into us and fill up our hearts with joy, fill up our hearts with your love. Thank you so much, Father, for bringing us all here, and for keeping us safe. I pray all these things in my name. Yuki Minho Jones, such a couple. All right. How about another hand for the band? That was awesome. Yeah, you're too kind. Okay. Yeah, so once again, welcome everyone. Today is a very special day. We're having our first workshop here at the Belvedere for Sunday. So how about that? Now, I'm a firm believer the best way to start a workshop is with some games. So we're going to play a game called Kahoot. So you're going to need your phones for this one. So everyone pull out your phones. Kahoot is a trivia game. We have 16 true or false questions that are based on Pastor Justin's last four sermons. Okay? So I hope you guys have been paying attention. But if not, these are true-false questions, so you have a 50-50 chance of getting it. So the way it works, you have to go on your phones, go to your internet, and you're going to type in kahoot.it. Kahoot is K-A-H-O-O-T, and then period, I-T, and hit enter. And then it's going to ask you for a game code. The code is that 7-digit number at the top, 709-9787. All right, and when you enter, you're going to put in your name. Please put in your real name because we have prizes for the top 3 winners, okay? So if you don't put your real name, I don't know if we can give you a prize. So good, we got some people joining already. We'll give you guys a couple minutes. Yes, so instructions. Go on your phone, go to your internet. Okay. So you got your internet open. We're going to go to KAHOOT.IT. Oh, there's a QR code as well. So if you're familiar with QR codes, you could use your phone camera and just take a picture of the QR code, and that should bring you to the link too.
You gotta zoom in. If anybody needs help, just raise your hand.
Yeah, raise your help if you need help, or raise your hand if you need help. And please put your real name there so we know if you want.
All right, the Wi-Fi is ETC guest. Oh, what's that? ETC AV2 is the name of the Wi-Fi. The password is ETC guest. ETC guest. Lowercase? All lowercase. All lowercase. Perfect.
Okay, we're getting lots of people joining. We'll give a couple more minutes so everyone else can join. Once again, raise your hand if you need help. Does anyone else need help getting in?
Wi-Fi name is BTC-AV2. Not BMH, yes. BTC-AV2 is the Wi-Fi. Yes. That's for BTC guests, all lowercase. BTC guests, all lowercase. BTC AV2. BTC
Does anyone else need help? Anyone else need help? One in the back? All right, we're almost ready. Just a couple more minutes.
So you should see your name up there. Somewhere up there. One of the... Okay, that's the game.
Anybody else need help? Anyone else? All right, last call. Anyone else need help? Okay, we're going to get started now. We have 52 contestants. Wonderful. Now we have 3 prizes for the top 3 winners. I've seen them. There's some quality prizes, so you guys will want to win this. Who wants to win some prizes? Okay. So, Uncle Charles, could you please start the quiz? Once again, we have 16 true or false questions, and they're based on the past four sermons that Pastor Justin has made. We're going to get started. The first sermon was Dreaming Big with God. This was 4 weeks ago. Here's the first question. True or false? Without vision, we are like animals, just following our bodily desires. True or false? Now, there are bonus points if you answer quickly.
Blue is true.
No pressure. Blue is true. Red is false. On your screen, just click red or blue. Blue is true. Red is false. 4 seconds left. Put in your answer. And the correct answer is true. Okay, 37 people got it right. Very good. Without vision, we are like animals, just following our bodily desires. Okay, now you guys know how it works. First place, we have winner. Don't know who that is, but they answered it the fastest, so they got the most points. Okay? All right, we're getting it. That was warm up. Next question. Our reality creates our vision. Our reality creates our vision. Think about it. True or false? Blue is true. Red is false. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. It is false. Whoa, okay. It's a little tricky. Our vision creates our reality. It's the other way around. It's tricky. It's tricky. Okay, 29 people got it right. Good job. Oh, okay. Yuji is in first now. Next question. Our community vision, a growing community that embodies the culture of unity. Is this true or false? Is our community vision statement a growing community that embodies the culture of unity? Blue, true. Red, false. The answer is false. It's so close. It's so close. Our community vision, a growing community that embodies the culture of heart. Heart. It's tricky stuff. Okay. Looking at the scoreboard, Yuji-san still in the lead with Kester and Kaylin close behind. Okay, question 5. The reason why we are very hesitant to set goals is because we do not trust God. Ooh. The reason why we are very hesitant to set goals is because we do not trust God. Is this true? Is it false? 3 seconds. Put in your answer. It is true. Very good. Almost everyone got that. Yes. Okay. Updated scoreboard. Bill in first. Coming for those prizes. Okay. Next. This is for Sermon 2, running towards the vision. One method to advance towards our visions is to restate it regularly. So one method to advance towards our vision is to restate it regularly. True, false. Remember, bonus points for getting it fast. The answer is true, once again. Yes, restate it every day, every hour. What is your vision? What is your goal? And, oh, wow, creeping ahead, Kester and Kaylin. Very good. There's lots more questions, so don't worry if you're not on the scoreboard yet. One of our strategies moving forward is to raise up leaders of heart and establish our brand. One of our strategies moving forward is to raise up leaders of heart and establish our brand. 3 seconds. Put in your answer. It is true. Once again, very true. Yes, we want to raise up leaders of heart. Very good. And, oh, Marina's on there. Good job. Okay, moving on. Next question. The 2 distinct services that we are planning to implement are on-shield service and music service. In the future, we hope to have 2 distinct services, on-shield service and music service. Is this true? Is this false? 5 seconds. The answer is actually false. Oh, another curveball thrown at us. It is on-shield service and community gathering that I'm sure will have amazing music in it as well. So trick question there. Okay. Next up, our predictable future can be predicted based on the present. Our predictable future can be predicted based on the present. True or false? It's another tricky one. 3 seconds. Answer is false again. Oh, see, I did this quiz beforehand. I got this one wrong as well. The correct answer, our predictable future can be predicted based on the past. On the past. Yes. Okay. Oh, scoreboard's changing. We got some new names on there. How about that? Very good. We're halfway through. We're halfway through sermon number 3, being unstoppable. Here's the questions about sermon number 3. To be unstoppable, we have to experience monthly miracles. To be unstoppable, we have to experience monthly miracles. True or false? 3 seconds. Put in your answers. It is false. It's not monthly miracles, it's daily miracles. That's right. That's what we do on those morning Zoom calls. Okay. Kester and Kaylin still holding the front. Next question. 5% portion of responsibility of Adam and Eve is to educate the archangel. So we talk about 5% responsibility, 9 to 5%. Adam and Eve's 5% was to educate the archangel. True or false? Is this another trick question? It is false. The 5% portion of responsibility was to ask God. So Adam and Eve were supposed to ask God. Whoa, Bill Lay is in first now. Okay. Next up, to fulfill his responsibility, Adam had to first become one with God. Next, he had to become one with the principle. So to fulfill his responsibility, Adam had to first become one with God and then one with the principle. True? False? Who can remember this sermon? It is true. It is true. First and foremost, unite with God. Oh, Kimberly, climbing up. Wow, okay. It's getting spicy near the end. Next, fear and anxiety are symptoms of lack of trusting in God. Fear and anxiety are symptoms of lack of trusting in God. 5 seconds. True or false? Answer is true. Yes, very true. Very relatable as well. Okay, no changes. Broke 10,000 points. Oh, someone's been paying attention. Next question. Okay, this is last week's sermon. Nurturing the vision. Let's do it. Feeling worthless is the result of hiding our gifts. Feeling worthless is the result of hiding our gifts. True or false? The answer, true, very true. Yes, don't hide your gifts. Share them with the world. Whoa, okay. A lot of points, a lot of points. Okay, I think we have 3 more left. We tend to not share our gifts because of the fear of acceptance of the offering. We tend to not share our gifts because of the fear of acceptance of the offering. 3 seconds. Answer. False. Ooh. This is a tricky one, guys. The correct answer, we tend to not share our gifts because of the fear of rejection of our offering. Whoa, tricky, tricky, tricky. Well, let's see how that changes the scoreboard. Kester and Kaylin back in number 2. Good job. 2 questions left, just 2 more. The correct sequential steps to restore our original selves is prayer and then trust. The correct sequential steps to restore our original selves is prayer and then trust. So prayer first, trust second. True or false? It is. Whoa, it's false. It's a split group. Okay, this one actually tricked me up. It is trust and then action. Correct. Yes. I wouldn't have known that unless I attended the sermon. Okay. Bill Lay still holding on to first with one question left. Let's see it. 2 OK Rock is Justin Okamoto's favorite Japanese rock band. Oh, is it 2 OK Rock? Is that his favorite? Is that his favorite Japanese rock band? How well do we know our pastor? 3 seconds. Final answer is false. Oh my gosh. Again with the trick question. It's 1 OK Rock. 1 OK Rock. Okay, the scoreboard. 3rd place, Kester and Kaylin. 2nd place, Kimberly McCarty. 1st place, it is Billy. Okay. So Pastor Justin's going to get the 3 prizes. Can we please have our top 3 winners come on up? Everyone give them a round of applause.
Okay, so there's 3 choices. 1st place gets to choose first, and then 2nd place gets to choose, and then 3rd place will get the one that's remaining. So the choices are, this is Korean ginseng, very nice Korean ginseng. There's a $15 Starbucks gift card, and then there's a box of choco pies from Korea. This is from my trip in Korea. So, all right, so I think Uncle Bill. Oh wow, amazing. Okay. Is that what you want? That's what you want? Okay. Okay. Who was 2nd place? Oh, okay. So which one would you like? Oh, chocolate.
You choose the choco pie.
And what would you like? Ginseng or Starbucks gift card? Oh.
He said my mom would like this. Oh, what a beautiful child.
Uncle Bill, ginseng is yours. I hope you wanted that too.
All right. So for everyone, did you guys have fun? Yeah. Okay, good. So a successful game. Okay, now it is time for our message today. We're going to have Pastor Justin come up here, but before he comes up, I just want to take a moment to share some appreciation for Pastor Justin. This year I was elected to be the council chairperson, and part of my role is to facilitate discussion for 10 people. And this is for me, this is a very intimidating and scary task. And one time I was talking to Pastor Justin about, my fears and my anxieties, and he told me, Yuki, first and foremost, before council members, we are all family. So I had this worry of being, a good council chair. I have to be a good facilitator, but really I had no reason to fear because everyone in the council is my family. And that really stuck with me, more than just being in council, but being a part of this community. Being up here, I have this fear, will people accept me? But now I just tell myself, we're family. It's okay. I have no reason to fear, no reason to doubt. So, thank you so much, Pastor Justin. Let's give a huge round of applause and appreciate our Pastor Justin.
Wow. Yeah. Actually, Yuki also told me something that one of his dreams, like his dream career, would be to be a game show host. And what did he just do? Oh my God, that was amazing. Let's get up for Yuki. Wow. He was the perfect game show host today. Did you guys have fun? Yeah. Have fun? Yeah. Hope you're enjoying this workshop. This is all an experiment, but so far I feel like it's going pretty well. So we're going to go into the creating the vision portion of this workshop. And, it's really been incredible to be here. I feel that since we started sharing this vision about 5 weeks ago, already we're starting to see so many aspects of that vision become a reality, right? Like there's one part that it says, we have the best music ministry in the world. Our band is rocking. Did we not have a rocking band right now? Let's give it up for the band. Yeah, oh my gosh. And I mean, anyway, there's just so many aspects. We're really seeing this come to life. And, we had this opportunity to really experience a vision, step by step, becoming a reality in the community. And now, during this workshop, really the opportunity is to create a vision for our own personal life and our families and our own contribution to the world, our ministry, our career. So really, the purpose of this workshop is for each and every person to leave today with a vision story, just like we have a vision story for our community, to create your own vision story, something that you can take home with you and you can read to yourself on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. You can share with the people in your life and really get clear about what you're out to create with God in your life. So are you excited for that?
Yes.
All right. One more time, are you excited for that?
Yes.
All right. So let's get into it then. The first part is really about discovering our vision. Well, actually, let me just, I'm going to just share the process that we're going to go through today, first of all. Because first of all, I want to say that creating a vision is not necessarily, it's not actually creating the vision, it's discovering the vision, discovering a vision. I really believe that God has planted a seed in each and every one of our hearts. A seed of a vision that God wants to make a reality through your life, through who you are, through you as what the divine principle calls a unique individual truth body. And God has perfectly equipped you to fulfill that vision for your life, perfectly equipped you. So this is really about discovery of what God has planted inside of you. And trust me, again, God is going to do 95% of the work. Okay, always keep that in the background, that God is doing 95% of the work. All I have to do is ask God, what is the next step? What is the next step? Keep that relationship going and God will give you the answer. So here's how we're going to go about creating the vision. The program for today, first of all, we're going to start off with creating the mind-body connection with Kimio-san. And that's going to be awesome, I'm sure. We're going to create a wish list. And then from there, we're going to have a meditation by Pastor Mika. And then we're going to have the vision writing session. And then we'll have a chance to share with one another the vision that we create. So I want to explain a little bit about the creating the body-mind connection, first of all, as the first step. And read from Father's words. He says, one heart unity is absolutely necessary in the process of striving toward goals in our life. When mind and body become one, God will be with you. This is a fundamental principle. Why would God be with you at that time? Love begins when mind and body become one. So really to create that vision, to get in that state where we can even discover that vision for ourselves, first of all, we need to create a state of mind and body unity within ourselves. Okay? And I want to talk a little bit about the idea of mind and body unity because a lot of our understanding of the principle comes from a translation of what was originally Korean language, right? And in the divine principle, it talks about this idea of mind and body unity, but the word mind actually comes from the Korean word maum, which is a little different than just mind. It's kind of similar to the Japanese word kokoro, which is not just mind, but it's also heart. It's mind and heart, mind and heart. And in the Korean kind of philosophy, these two things are kind of the same thing. So they use one word, mind and heart. We would have to translate it as mind and heart. So it's not just intellect. It's not just your mind, your thoughts, but it's also your heart. It's your emotions. So we want to connect our mind, heart with our body, or create one heart unity, as Father calls it. And so there's a couple of ways that we can go about doing that. True Parents talks about to unite the heart, mind, and body, we need to, anybody know what the two ways of doing that are? One is to strike the body. We're not going to be striking our bodies today. And the other way is to strengthen the mind, right? And this idea of striking the body might sound a little bit harsh, but I think what it means is that sometimes like when we strike our body, it kind of wakes us up, like you're striking your body and you're waking yourself up from sleep. And it's kind of like this need to change our state, right? Think about yourself when you're feeling a little bit low energy, maybe depressed, maybe sad. Think about how your body looks, and think about your posture. What is your posture like? Maybe you're kind of like down like here, and you can just get into that for a little bit right now and just practice being a little bit depressed, and maybe you talk a little bit more quieter, and you don't really look at people in the eyes, and there's just not a lot of energy going on right now, and it doesn't really feel that good. And so you can shake yourself out of that now, and but you kind of get what I'm saying. The mind and body is not something that we have to necessarily force to come together. It's always the body is an expression of what's going on inside of your mind, inside of your heart. When you're happy, when you're excited, it's very natural that your body just is like, woohoo! I love you all. It's so good to see you today, right? And I feel that, right? So when we're talking about striking the body, another way to think about that is to just make a shift in the body, to change the body. Instead of going down and being depressed like that, just look up, have a louder voice, and smile, everybody. Ooh, it feels good to smile. Just strike it that way, and you feel much better. Trust me. So that's one way to create mind-body unity, is just shift the way that we hold our body, that way that we speak, the way that we're our facial expressions. So we really want to create that state of mind, heart, and body unity. But to go even deeper than that is not just this mind and body connecting to each other, but really connecting this mind and body to God, right? To God's heart. And the way we can do that is to imagine that your body is not your body, but God's body. And to ask yourself, how would God want to move this body right now? How would God want to move this body? A lot of times we'll do praise and worship, and sometimes people are very excited and jumping and all like that. And some people, they're just kind of like quiet. And I'm not making anybody wrong for that. But sometimes we don't move around so much. And a lot of the times, because we're thinking this body, we're just thinking, oh, do I feel this? Am I feeling this? But if we ask the question, how does God want to praise right now? How does God want to sing right now? How does God want to dance right now? That's a totally different experience of life, right? So what we're going to do today is to practice that. Practice allowing ourselves to move as God would want to move through this body. Not as we would want to move, but as God would want to move. And if we can do that and we can connect with God's heart, I promise you that vision for yourself that God has planted in your heart will become so clear for you, Okay, so without further ado, I'd like to welcome a very special person. You can already start making your way to the stage. You know who you are. Anyway, come. Let's all welcome up Kimiya-san. Woo! She already gave so much today, and she's going to give a lot more. So let's, one more time, Kimiya-san.
Okay, great. Is it on? Okay. Okay. Is that good? Okay, good. Okay, so yeah, Justin, I think I'm really connected with him today. So we have to shake and beat ourselves, right? So so that's what we're gonna do, right? And then imagine that you know this toy that moves responding to the sound. So you are it, right? So don't hesitate. You think that you are that toy, right? So you're gonna move with the music, right? Don't let yourself stop, right? Okay, so let's start. Everybody stand up. Okay, so let's do a little bit of your wrist moving, right? You feel stiffness, right? Okay, yeah. Keep doing. It's okay, even it doesn't move, Okay, this is okay right now, right? Okay, the other way. So how rusty our bodies, right? Yeah. Ooh, yeah. So okay, so that's good. So knowing reality is very important too. Then also accepting the reality is very important too, right? Okay. So that's a good start. Okay, and shake a little bit. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Shake, shake. Okay, so let's start the music.
Something must have gone wrong in my brain. Got your chemicals all in the veins. Feeling all the highs, feel all the pain. Going away, there's the bullet lane. Now I'm seeing red and I think it's straight. Learning all the lines, you intoxicate me. Just like nicotine, heroin, morphine. Suddenly I'm a fiend in your heartbeat, heartbeat. Babe, and I'm a sucker for the way that you move, babe. And I could try to run, but it would be useless. Just want you, I know I'll never be the same. It's you, babe, and I'm a sucker for the way that you move, babe. And I could try to run, but it would be useless. Just want you, I know I'll never, ever, ever be the same. When the lights are low, off of one touch, I could overdose. You said stop playing it safe, girl, I wanna see you lose control. You in LA when the lights are low, off of one touch, I could overdose. You said stop playing it safe, girl, I wanna see you lose control. Nicotine, heroin, morphine. Suddenly I'm a fiend in your heartbeat, heartbeat. It's you, babe, and I'm a sucker for the way that you move, babe. And I could try to run, but it would be useless. Just want you, and know I'll never be the same. It's you, babe, and I'm a sucker for the way that you move, babe. And I could try to run, but it would be useless. Just want you, and know I'll never, ever, ever be the same. I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same. You're in my blood, you're in my veins, you're in my head. You're in my blood, you're in my veins, you're in my head. I'm a sucker for the way that you move, babe. And I could try to run, but it would be useless. Just want you, I know I'll never be the same. It's you, babe, and I'm a sucker for the way that you move, babe. And I could try to run, but it would be useless. Just want you, I know I'll never, ever, ever be the same.
And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. You feel good? Okay, not yet. So feel your hands. Tingling? Yeah, good. So we want to feel universal prime energy now. We're gonna experience that, right? Okay. So first, hands on your in front, right? And then move a little bit like this. you will feel something here, right? It's your energy, and then we want to connect this energy, your energy with your God, right? Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. So first we do this, you feel it, right? Then you open your hands and expand. This is the energy ball. Expand your ball and close. So breathe in and then open, and breathe out and shrink, right? So breathe in and breathe out. So now together, when you're breathing in, God's universal prime energy coming through your head, right? So imagine that the light coming down to your head, right? As you breathe in, and as you breathe out, all your negativities, sadness, anger, everything, stress going out, right? Okay. So can you put the music? Yes. All right. So I don't know if it goes with the music, but so breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, God's energy coming into your head and coming into your heart. And breathe out, all the negativity, sadness going out. Breathe in. Now, as you can do, just open your heart and move your arms and feel the energy around. And you are surrounded by God's love. It's all there. Thank you, God. Thank you, Japan. And thank you, everybody. Thank you, Pastor Justin. Okay, so breathe in again and breathe out. Breathe in. Okay, session is over. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kimia-san. Let's give it up one more time for Kimia-san. That was incredible. Incredible. My God. All right. So we're going into the next session. So now that we've really gotten the mind and heart, body connection with God, we're going to creating our wish list. So I know that it's not very normal for our community to ask God for all of the things that our hearts desire. And often we even sometimes look down on that kind of prayer and say, hey, that's not the way we're supposed to be praying. But the reality is, if God is really our heavenly parent, think about that heart of a parent towards your own children or towards somebody that you really love. Don't you want that person to just get everything that their heart desires? Don't you want that to become a reality? And so I think God would really want to know what is in our heart. God would want us to ask that. Father Moon says, the word ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you'll find, knock and it will be open to you is not something you need in heaven. It is a word needed on earth. In the Bible, it says in John 15, if you abide in me and my words abide in you, ask whatever you wish and it will be done for you. And in Psalms, it says, delight yourself in the Lord and he will give you the desires of your heart. So we're going to do a process of reflection now. So make sure that you have a notebook or something to write with. And what we're going to do is, there's many different aspects of our life, and these are just a few of them. But what I want you to do is to choose 3 aspects of your life that you really want to focus on and ask God for. Give God your wish list for this area of life. If you have extra time, you can go into the other areas as well. But I want to just say this is a wish list. There's no deadlines in this. There's no by when this is going to happen. This is just, God, I want to see this happen in my life. Someday, somehow, I want to see this happen in my life, in my physical body, in my relationships, in my career or mission. in my way of contribution and ministry, my finances and assets. So your wish list will eventually look something like this. You'll have three. You don't have to line them up the way I did, but you'll have three lists, and you'll go through each one. This is just an example of physical body. I want lots of energy to play with my son. I want to have a big smile when I look in the mirror. I want to have a toned and lean body. I want a body where my wife is impressed. I want to have a six-pack. I want to have a clear workout routine. Relationships, weekly date nights with Kazuka, passionate lovemaking, sharing our appreciation and love for each other daily, monthly Saturday getaways. And it doesn't have to be just your romantic relationship, it can be any relationship. Meeting with each sibling for dinner, one-on-one on a quarterly basis, laughing and enjoying conversation together. Just think about, if I could have that in my relationship, that would bring me a lot of joy. And the last one, contribution and ministry, opportunities to give sermons and talks on a weekly basis, community outreach programs, helping those in difficult situations, thriving youth ministry where the youth feel loved by the pastor, youth pastor, and community. So these are some things on my wish list. And yeah, you just want to go be with God and talk to God and write down whatever you want in your life. So again, here's our 5 example areas. You can choose 3, first of all, and then you can also go beyond that if you'd like. So we're going to play some reflection music while you reflect on that. wishes can also be like an emotional wish, like how you feel about your finances. How do you want to feel about your finances, or how you feel about your spouse, towards your children? Those you can also add those to your wish list. Just take another 30 seconds. You can finish up what you're writing. And if you didn't get to all three, that's okay. Start with two. Even starting with one is fine. Okay, so yeah, I hope you were able to really get into that and just kind of be free with asking and writing down what you'd like. That was really nice for me. I realized that I wanted to get a weekly massage. I wanted to have the finances to afford a weekly massage and a cleaning person. Someone who cleans up my mess. I know God loves me enough to give me that. Okay, so we're gonna move on. There will be a chance to kind of share with each other more later on, but we're gonna go into another stage of meditation with Pastor Mika. So yeah, I just so happy that Pastor Mika has been on board for the past few weeks. She's already been such an incredible assistant pastor for me, and she's also a lot more prettier than me. So that's a good thing. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's welcome up Pastor Mika. She's going to lead us in a meditation.
Hi, everyone. Feel more comfortable sitting in front of you. Could just play the music. All right. So everyone just close your eyes. Just take an inhale breath and exhale. Just take another inhale and exhale. Just relax your body. Just relax your forehead. Relax your jaw. Just relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Just feel grounded into the seat where you are. So I'll take you on a journey, and this is your own experience. So just imagine a white, golden light just above your head, just like the sun. Just feel it radiating down towards you, to the top of your head. As you feel that light coming towards you, just bring that light into your body, down your forehead, just down your neck, your heart. When you come to your stomach, just feel that power there. This is your willpower, the power to create, power to are so needed here. Just take another 3 inhales and exhales just on your own. Just really resting into that energy. And when you feel ready, just slowly open your eyes, coming back into the space to be with everyone.
Thank you so much, Mika. Let's give it up for Mika. Wow, that was really incredible. I just felt so much peace and love from that. And I think it was really a perfect space to get into this next part. This is going to be the last part of the process, which is about writing your vision story. So this is, you can just be with God and just write down, put the pen to paper, and just write, what is your life going to look like in the future? If you want to choose a date, choose a date. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But you're just going to write like a typical day in your life when all of your dreams came true, when God gave you all that you asked for. And I'm going to give you just a few tips to help you get going. First tip is to use the present tense. Okay, so don't say that, someday I'm going to do this, or someday I'm going to have this, but you want to write it in the present tense as if it's already happened. It's present in your life right now. Say the year is 2027 and I walk into my house and see my wife, and there she is, and she looks so beautiful, and she just smiles at me. So present tense language, okay? Also, avoid a perfectionist mindset. This is really just for you, and you just want to keep writing. Don't allow any kind of thoughts of, is this right? Is this wrong? Is this the right thing to write down? Just let that go as much as you can. If it ever pops up, just say thank you for that, and I don't need you right now. Just keep writing. You can always change it later. The third point is to make it vivid. So use imagery, settings, people, including elements of your wish list. So you want to reflect on those wishes that you have, and you want to create settings like after I wake up and I'm right there in my bedroom, and it's this massive bedroom with a jacuzzi in it. And and there my wife is in the jacuzzi just waiting for no, I'm just kidding. That's a little that's a bit much, but anyway, you want to use vivid imagery, because when it's vivid for you, you smile and you feel it, and it's joyful and it's exciting. It's like, wow, I can see it right there, right in front of me. Make it as vivid as you can possibly make it. And write it for you. This is the last point. Write it for you and make sure it inspires you. It doesn't have to inspire anybody else. You're not writing it for anybody else. You're writing it for you and God. This is a conversation between you and God. As long as it touches and moves your heart, then that is true. That is the true vision that God has put in your heart. And that's what you just want to feel it. You just want to feel, does this really move my heart? So read it over. Once you've written it, read it over and just check for yourself. Does this move me? If it doesn't, then there's something missing. And you just want to look, okay, what else could I add to this? What can I add to make this really just move my heart to tears? Okay, so we're going to just take some time. You'll have 15 minutes, and I'll check in. If you want more time, I'll give you a little bit more time. But 15 minutes to write, put your pen to paper, and write your vision story. Actually, we'll start with 10 minutes, and then I'll check in with everybody after 10 minutes. Just want to check in. If people would like a couple more minutes, just raise your hands. You can see. Okay, we'll take just 2 more minutes. You can just start wrapping up your last sentences. Okay, so yeah, wherever you got to in this process, that's okay. If you didn't finish, that's okay. You have all the tools that you need to take this home and do it for yourself and continue to expand and write your vision. So I do want to encourage everybody to take some time to actually do that, to finish what you started. But what we're going to do now is we're going to have a chance to share our vision with somebody else, one of your brothers and sisters. So we can just get into groups of 2 or 3 is fine, whatever makes sense for your row. And just share your vision. If you didn't finish it, that's okay. Just share whatever you wrote down. That's totally fine. And again, you're not sharing it for the sake of inspiring that other person. You're just sharing it just because it's amazing. You want to share it. So there's no sense of judgment or fear about who has the best vision or anything like that. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna just take 5 minutes to share. So I'll say when it's halfway through, I'll say it's halfway, and you want to make sure that you've switched to the other person. Okay. All right. So please get with a group of 2 or 3. 2 is probably better than 3, just because of the little time that we have. We just don't have a lot of time right now. So 10 more seconds before switching. Okay, so please switch. Make sure you give the other person a chance to share as well. Please switch. Just take 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds. Okay, you can start to wrap up. Okay, so please give your partner a thank you, a round of applause. Thank you for sharing that beautiful vision. All right. Now, when we start talking vision, we don't want to stop. Okay, one more time. Give everybody a round of applause. Thank you. All right. So, I do want to see if we could have one, maybe two people share their vision. If you really feel you can't keep it to yourself, you got to share it. And if you're sharing, please just no explanation about it. Just read it. Read it and done. Read it and done. No explanation. Okay, because we want to be able to get one or two people in. So yeah, I'm gonna just see if there's a show of hands. Anybody? Okay, Uncle Peter. Let's welcome out Uncle Peter.
I'm going to be brave. My partner encouraged me to share. So it's the year 2030. I'm listening to my most recent album on Spotify. I've been blessed to be so successful with my music. I'm making over 100,000 a year with royalties. Also, people are learning the principle and heavenly values by hearing my songs. So there's a shift in values occurring all around me. We have a comfortable place to live, and I have a soundproof studio. We have a reliable car, and live in a thriving church community. I'm able to donate 30%. Since I'm doing well financially, I'm able to visit my kids regularly and play with the grandkids. All my kids are blessed and doing well. They've all also learned to accept true parents through my music and my wife's love and cooking. They visit us often too. I'm also able to help at the local church with music, sermons, and service. We are witnessing successfully to our neighbors and community in this way. There's good news in the world. People are looking at our movement as a source of hope. My wife and I are only 10 to 15 years from the spirit world, but we feel good about our progress and in many ways ready to graduate to the next world as a united couple. We feel confident we've achieved family salvation and helped others to do so. We've also established a successful internet witnessing ministry. Wow.
Thank you, Uncle Peter. Wow, that was incredible. Wow, so cool, so cool. Okay, I think we have time. Maybe one more if anybody would like to. Okay, Justin and Genesis, you can share too. Yeah, that's welcome. Yeah. Okay.
Help mom with the new house. No.
That's it. Oh, that's it.
I've actually had this vision for a long time, ever since I was young. But the way it starts is, so I hear my alarm clock going off. I can feel the sheets. They're nice and warm. In between Kim and I is one of our grandkids. She stopped coloring her hair. It's a beautiful silver. I try to get out of bed without waking her, get myself ready for my morning run. It's a habitual thing I do in the city these days. Go out through the front door, and there's the Secret Service agent waiting for me. Chuckled to myself because, yeah, it's kind of a waste of money at this point. New York is so safe, and the world is at such peace for such a long time that it's kind of not necessary, but I enjoy the company. We go down on the first floor, and I can hear the delegates smell the coffee as we go through the lobby, and everyone's getting ready for a new day. Our New Yorker hotels become this hub of international commerce and camaraderie. I go out into the street. I head down 34th, and there's fresh snow. Lights haven't turned on yet. The sun hasn't risen, and there's no footprints because it's New York. Go running back over to 5th, and we start heading north. And we go past St. Peter's Cathedral, or St. Patrick's Cathedral. And as we pass it, we see our new spiritual center. It's pretty fantastic now that St. Patrick's is a part of the community. Come back, go over to the New Yorker, head upstairs and change. Kim's already dressed. We go down to breakfast and have a simple meal with members of the community. But I'm really excited today because I'm about to go take Elon. He and I are buddies. We're going up to the space station, and it's been not my first time. There's been a few at this point. And we're about to go ahead, and there's been an explosion of prosperity and an explosion in the human population that we're establishing new colonies all over. Some in Europa, some at Mars, a couple on the moon. And we're getting ready to take the next batch of people to help populate the universe. So.
Loved it. Wow. And completely from just memory. That's incredible. Wow. Let's see. Okay, I really want to hear one more, but this will be the last one. One more. Anybody has one? Just feel they got to share it. What's up? Jean? Would you like to share? Let's welcome up Jean.
A I'll do this, but mine is very different from the first two. And I cried the whole time reading it. And writing. So, I guess it's very personal. Okay. Here we go. I woke up feeling rested and looked over to see Francisco, who glances over to me, smiles, and moves closer to give me a kiss. Good morning, he says. We hug each other after dressing. We hug each other. After dressing quietly, we leave our bedroom and are greeted by our grandchildren. Sorry, Nicholas and Lily, bright, happy, and energetic, and followed by Sarah's child and Rachel's little one. Everyone is in the kitchen and dining room making breakfast together. The smell of coffee, toast, and pancakes are in the air. Toby and Becky are laughing together as they cut the fruit. They hug and give each other a kiss. Sarah and Rachel are with their husbands who are holding their children and are setting the table. We've gathered at a beach house in Puerto Rico for a week. The weather is beautiful, blue skies, and the air a bit balmy with the ocean breeze. Francisco and I step outside on the balcony and thank Heavenly Parent for our blessings. Our family is together, but not just physically, also artistically, emotionally connected, really loving and caring for each other. They support. I'm just shaking. They support each other in their dreams, and all past hurts, pain, and suffering have dissolved. Our parents really, our daughters really treasure each other, are best friends, and intimately involved in each other's life and their family lives. We gather around the large table. Francisco says grace, sincerely thanking Heavenly Parent and True Parent for all the couples and the blessings we received. As the prayer finishes, everyone says a heartfelt adieu. And
Thank you so much, Jean. That was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my God. Wow, I could listen to these all day. But yeah, I just want to say thank you all so much. This was, our first time ever doing a workshop like this, and I think it went pretty well. I was so inspired by hearing you all. And I want to just say, I really want to know what your vision is, right? As the pastor of this community, my role is to be a representative of God, for all of us here. And God wants to know clearly what your vision is so that God can help to make your vision come true. Okay? So I really want to ask you, if you get a chance after this, to either take a picture of your vision and email it to me, or if you want to type it up, which I would recommend doing anyway, type it out as a Word document and send it to me afterwards, because I want to read all of your visions. I want to know what you want in your life, and I want to know, because then I can understand what I can do as your pastor to make that happen. So I wanted to say thank you so much. This was incredible. You are all so incredible. I love you all so much. And I want to just, say sincerely, thank you so much. And welcome back up our wonderful MC, Yuki Jones. God bless you all.
How about a round of applause for our Pastor Justin? Woo. Okay. So to close this out, we have a survey for all of you to fill out. Since this was our first workshop together, we want to hear your feedback on how it went. So just some simple questions. You don't have to put your name if you don't want to, but this would be very helpful for us to plan future workshops and continue improving and growing. Okay? So we'll take, how long? Okay. We'll give you 3 minutes and then we'll check in on your progress. Yeah, 1 is not so great, 5 is amazing. Okay, that's 3 minutes. If you didn't finish, you can continue filling it out. When you're done after service is over, please hand in your forms either here on the podium or on the small table in the back. Okay? Oh, great. So the tickets we got earlier, those are for meal vouchers. So we're going to have lunch afterwards. So just show your ticket and you get a free meal. How about that? Okay? So yeah, if you didn't finish the survey, you can take your time. Just hand it in later at the end of service. But for now, we're going to close it up with some songs. So how about a round of applause for our song team?
Okay. I know you were waiting. You're all excited. Let's just get up and dance again. We can keep this to ourselves. Let's just get the spirit. Everyone outside can come in. All the kids can come in and dance and sing with us. Hurry up. Okay. I said I wasn't gonna tell nobody, but I
Couldn't keep it to myself.
but I
Couldn't keep it to myself.
but I
Couldn't keep it to myself.
I said I wasn't gonna tell nobody, but I
Couldn't keep it to myself what the Lord has done for me.
I said I wasn't gonna testify, but I
Couldn't keep it to myself.
but I
Couldn't keep it to myself. Couldn't keep it to myself.
I said I wasn't gonna testify, but I
Couldn't keep it to myself what the Lord has done for me. You ought to be there, save my soul. You ought to be there, name on the road.
And I
Start walking, start talking, start singing, start shouting. Oh, what the Lord has done for me. You ought to be there, save my soul. You ought to be there, name on the road. Start walking, start talking, start singing, start shouting. Oh, what the Lord has done for me.
I said I wasn't gonna touch the joy, but I
Keep it to myself, couldn't keep it to myself, couldn't keep myself. Couldn't keep it to myself what the Lord has done for me. Couldn't keep it to myself. Couldn't keep it to myself. Couldn't keep it to myself. Couldn't keep it to myself what the Lord has done for me. You ought to be there, save my soul. You ought to be there, name on the road. Start walking, start talking, start singing, start shouting. Oh, what the Lord has done for me. You ought to be there, save my soul. You ought to be there, name on the road. Start walking, start talking, start singing, start shouting. Oh, what the Lord has done for me. Oh, what the Lord has done for me. Oh, what the Lord has done
Thank you all for coming to this really wonderful, great service. Thank you to our Pastor Justin. And one thing I want to say, thanks to our sister, Dr. Isaacson, because she's a classical pianist. And for her to get into the groove of all these things, it's amazing. So thank you, Dr. Isaacson. Really wonderful. Thank you all. You ought to be there.